Instagram, actually Instagram and Facebook, and the views and the likes and how they affect us. Today I want to really specifically call out, if you have a teenager or know a teenager, I would love for you to have them watch this as well. If you've listened to any of my previous videos, inherent self-esteem comes from the inside out. I have worth because I was born. I am enough and I matter. I'm enough and I matter in spite of my flaws and imperfections. I can hold myself in warm regard in spite of my flaws and imperfections. Outside self-esteem, when we don't have enough of our inherent worth, when we don't believe it just comes from being born, we believe it comes from outside sources. So if you keep in mind my name, Isa, E is for esteem, A is for achievements, S is for society, and the last A is for attributes or assets. And it's not really grammatical. So it's not healthy self-esteem comes from the inside, unhealthy self-esteem comes from the outside. It's not an easy grammatical opposite, healthy and unhealthy. It's not inside versus outside. What I've figured out in my own brain is I like to call it inherent self-esteem, what you were born with, versus outside sources of self-esteem. So again, see how it's not grammatically simple? Inherent self-esteem versus outside sources. Problem with outside sources and the unawareness we have that we are reliant on them is that they will always leave us unfulfilled. It's not that they're unhealthy. Again, that's a weird word to use. It's not that they're bad. They're not. They will always leave us unfulfilled versus inherent self-esteem in our core. I have worth because I was born. Nothing I say or do adds to that nor detracts from that throughout my life. That is where fulfillment comes in. And what crossed my mind this week, and I keep thinking in my head specifically for teens, but it's not. This is all of the world today. I just want teens to have the message as well. It's teens as well. Is when you are posting on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you become really focused on the views and the likes, you're in an outside source of self-esteem. Primarily, you're in society-based. I have worth because people like me. Literally, like me. Push the button. I have worth because people are watching me. You may also be in attribute esteem. I have worth because they think I'm pretty. I have worth because they think I'm X, Y, or Z. That's attribute esteem. You may be in achievement-based esteem. I have worth because I can achieve many views. I have worth because I have a good message. I think I have a very good message. My worth doesn't stem from it. That was just a good example. That's me really saying that. I firmly believe in this message of inherent self-esteem. I want the world to have this message of inherent self-esteem. I'm not getting my own esteem, worth, self-worth from the achievements of putting it out there. If no one sees this, no one sees this. I'm not tied up in that. I have worth because I was born. And I can take pride in what I do. That is the difference. Does my worth stem from it or do I take pride in it? I'm very excited to do these videos. I want this message out there. My worth doesn't stem from it. So like I said, it crossed my mind this week, the social media portion of the outside sources. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Do not tie your worth to the likes and views and followers that you are getting on social media. Inherent worth stems from within. I have worth because I was born, period. I am enough and I matter, period. Nothing I say or do throughout my life adds to my worth nor detracts from my worth, period. And as always, if you want to work more on this, contact me. Go to yourdecisiondiva.com because I'm your decision diva to get this information in a handy-dandy little pocket source. And it has all my contact information on the last page because I am your decision diva. I'm your queen of clarity. You can barely see it today again because my hair is messy. I'm your queen of clarity, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.